Hello, friends. Do you want to speak English but feel difficult? Don't worry. In this channel, I will help you learn English step by step. Just 10 minutes practice every day can improve your English. Stay with me and let's build your English habit together. So I am going to tell you a story this man want to speak English. In a small town, there lived a young man who had a big dream. He wanted to speak English fluently. He wanted to understand movies, talk to people from different countries, and feel confident when speaking in public. However, there was one problem. He did not know how to build a strong English habit. Every Monday, he felt motivated. He watched a few English videos and learned some new words. He promised himself that this time he would continue. But after 2 or 3 days, he stopped. The next week he started again, then he stopped again. This cycle continued for many months. One evening, while walking through a quiet park, he met an old teacher sitting on a bench. The teacher was reading a book. The young man sat beside him. "Sir," he said, "I want to learn English, but I keep failing. I start with excitement, but after a few days I lose motivation." The old teacher smiled. "Tell me," he said, "do you brush your teeth every day?" "Yes." "Do you eat every day?" "Yes." "Do you sleep every day?" "Of course." The teacher closed his book. "Why do you do those things every day?" "Because they are habits." The teacher nodded. "That is your answer. English is not something you do only when you feel motivated. English must become a habit." The young man thought carefully about those words. "How can I make English a habit?" The teacher pointed toward a tree. "Do you see that tree?" "Yes." It did not become strong in one day. It grew a little every day. Your English will grow the same way. The next morning, the young man decided to change his approach. Instead of studying for 3 hours and then quitting, he studied for only 15 minutes. He learned 5 new words. Happy, happy. Strong, strong. Learn, learn. Speak, speak. Practice, practice. It seemed small, but he completed his goal. The next day, he studied for 15 minutes again, then the next day, then another day. After 1 week, he had studied English for 7 days in a row. For the first time, he felt proud. A month later, he met the old teacher again. "Sir, I am studying every day now." The teacher smiled. "How much?" 15 minutes. "Excellent." "But it feels too little." The teacher laughed. "Little every day is better than a lot once a month." The young man continued. He listened to English podcasts while walking. He watched short English videos. He read simple stories. He practiced speaking in front of a mirror. At first, speaking was difficult. His pronunciation was not perfect. Sometimes he forgot words. Sometimes he made grammar mistakes. But he remembered the teacher's advice. Progress is more important than perfection. One day, he stood in front of the mirror and said, "Hello, My name is John. I want to improve my English. I practice every day. The sentences were simple, yet he felt nervous. Still, he continued. Every day he spoke a little more. Weeks turned into months. His vocabulary grew. His listening improved. His confidence increased. One evening, he joined an online English group. People from different countries were speaking English. At first, he only listened. He was afraid to speak. What if I make mistakes? He thought. Then he remembered another lesson. Mistakes are proof that you are learning. Taking a deep breath, he introduced himself. Hello, everyone. I am learning English. Nice to meet you. The other members smiled. Nice to meet you too. Nobody laughed. Nobody criticized him. Instead, they encouraged him. That day changed everything. He realized that most learners shared the same fears. Everyone made mistakes. Everyone struggled. Everyone improved through practice. Months later, the young man developed a daily routine. Morning, learn 5 new words. Afternoon, listen to 10 minutes of English audio. Evening, read 1 page of an English story. Night, speak English for 5 minutes. The routine was simple. Because it was simple, he could follow it consistently. One rainy afternoon, he met the teacher again. Sir, I think I understand now. What do you understand? Success comes from habits. The teacher smiled. Exactly. The young man continued learning. Whenever he felt lazy, he studied for just 5 minutes. Whenever he felt tired, he listened to a short English conversation. Whenever he felt discouraged, he remembered how far he had come. 1 year passed. The young man was no longer the same person. He could understand English videos. He could read English books. He could speak with confidence. One day, he received an opportunity to attend an international event. People from many countries were there. Before, he would have been terrified. Now, he felt ready. During the event, he introduced himself and talked with several people. They discussed work, travel, culture, and life. For the first time, English felt natural. After the event, he walked home with a smile. He remembered the day he met the old teacher in the park. Back then, he thought success came from motivation. Now, he knew the truth. Success comes from habits. Motivation starts the journey. Habit finishes it. A few weeks later, he visited the park again. The old teacher was sitting on the same bench. The young man thanked him. You changed my life. The teacher smiled gently. No, you changed your life. I only showed you the path. The young man looked at the large tree nearby. It was stronger and taller than before. Suddenly, he understood. Just like that tree, his English had grown little by little, not in one day, not in 1 week, but through daily effort, through consistency, through habit. As the sun began to set, the teacher shared one final lesson. Never stop learning. The young man nodded. I won't. Years later, he became fluent in English. Many people asked him for advice. How did you learn English so well? He always gave the same answer. I built an English habit. People expected a secret method, a magic trick, a special course, but his answer never changed. Learn a little every day, practice every day, read every day, listen every day, speak every day. Do not wait for motivation, build a habit. And that simple habit changed his future forever. The lesson of his journey was clear. A few minutes of practice every day can become hours. Hours become weeks. Weeks become months. Months become years, and years of consistent effort can transform an ordinary learner into a confident English speaker. The strongest English skill is not talent, it is not intelligence, it is not luck. The strongest English skill is consistency. So if you want to improve your English, start today. Start small. Learn one word, read one paragraph, listen to 1 minute of English, speak one sentence, then do it again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, because every great English speaker was once a beginner. The difference is that they never stopped building their habit. Build your English habit, one day at a time, one word at. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this lesson helped you. Don't forget to practice English every day. See you in the next video. Please subscribe my channel, like and comment below.